I'm just trying to get a good first shot right now, but that profile is just ridiculous, man. Alright, YouTube, I don't know why it took so long to make this video, but this is my 1990 300ZX NA 5-speed. I got this in Tamarack, Florida for a guy. From a guy living in some apartment complex down there, but sorry for talking and focusing on myself, but you know, this car is not as difficult as people make it seem in terms of you know, working on it, you know. And I don't know if I just got great. I'm sorry, I've been moving so fast. I'm gonna try to slow it down, and you know, but I don't know if it's just my luck of the draw or what, but this is just a pristine Z for under $2,000. This is under $2,000, you know. And the guy who I got it from got it for under $1,000. So, you know, this is just letting you know that it's not. I know you see them on Facebook and stuff for like $5,000–6,000, and you know, this and that, but this one is not perfect. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely not perfect. This is how it came. I haven't did anything to the interior yet. This is exactly how it came, you know, all the door panels. Let me slow it down some. I'm sorry this video is gonna be long. If you don't wanna see, you know, just skip ahead, go to a different video. But I mean, like, if you really like this car as much as I do, you know, I feel like you wanna see all the intricate little details, man, cause I haven't seen one with I don't know if this is original, but I haven't seen one with the white background for the gauge cluster. But yeah, this is like the only thing I put in here. This is because I drove it from Florida to North Carolina. I'm telling that whole story. But yeah, you know, I do have some leaks. I got a whole bunch of stuff back here, tools that I took with me, you know, because this is really like an on-the-road mission. That's why I really want to show it to people and like make people understand that it's not this crazy complex thing that people on YouTube or like you see on the internet. You go on the forums and they're like, you know, they make it seem so complex. And I've been making this thing work for me for probably about 2 months now, you know. That it got test pipes on it. Like I said, this is how I got it. The only thing I've done to it is to like make it drivable, literally. You know, I bought it on Facebook and the guy said that the rear subframe is loose or it needs suspension work, you know. And it was I'll explain all of that, but it was just a ball joint on the lower control arm. I fixed it. It's still wobbly, but it's not breaking loose like it was before, you know. Go ahead and pop the hood. Again, I apologize for my camera work. I got perfect. All right, this is how I got it. The only thing, it cut off on me one time, and that was I towed it from Miami back to Orlando, and I actually to Deltona. And when I brought it over there, I drove it back to Orlando to the spot where all the tools were at, where I could work on it, you know. And it cut off on me, and I was like, oh crap, I thought this engine was, you know, shit, it was fucked up. But it was just the alternator was unplugged, because you could see that the guy had been working on it recently. The alternator, the plug was unplugged, and then, you know, I put it back in there. I jumped it from my girlfriend's car, and then that was it, you know. and then everything was fine after that. Yeah, but there's a couple things I gotta do. It's misfiring right now. Gotta get an ignition coil. I'll explain all of that, but this is like an intro video. I don't want to make it too long, too much of me talking. He gave me this bumper, all of this shit. Excuse my language. The hood. It looked a whole lot worse. I didn't want it to come up there with its upper lip hanging out, so I bounced on it a little bit. It looked like wherever it was stored, there was something placed on it, and it kind of warped the hood. So I'll figure out a better way to straighten it out, but for right now, it's holding down, So here we go. I think that's enough. There's not much more to show, man. It's just, it's not as complicated as, everybody make it seem. I know it looks complex from here, but looking at it in person, it's really not. It's not crazy, Everything makes sense. Everything is real mechanical. So if you got a mechanical mind, or if you know how things work, you'll figure out like where every little thing, has been going on. It's been a lot of simple things that I've been able to fix and just get it on the road. Like, I haven't done any major work to it. There's a lot of rust on the bottom of it. The tops were leaking. So what I've done, I pulled the carpet out. I should have recorded all of that, but I'm gonna pull it out again. So I'm gonna go through all of that, and I just sanded all the holes, sprayed it with some protector. You can actually see how bad it is on the bottom here. It actually ate through. If this was like a truck or something, this would be, your frame rail, but it's a unibody, so it's really just it's a big support, but at the same time, let me show up in there. It's also cracked there, but it's a unibody. I checked everywhere else, and it's not just here. I know it looks bad here, but the actual underneath part of that hole right here is actually solid metal. So like right here is like solid metal, so it's not like it's just gonna, fall apart or anything like that. I've done little work. I've seen this on there. Pretty sure it's rust that they bonded on. I'm gonna have to weld all of that. The only reason I didn't do it yet is because I have a welder, but the generator I have is blowing fuses in the house. I need to get a generator, The welder needs like 60 amps or whatnot, but yeah, this is just like my basic tools that I brought with me. I got a spare tire that I paid my girlfriend's mom like $80 for that, and and a scissor jack, and then DeWalt kit is like a 250 piece. Some drill bits, some bigger, sockets, and a whole bunch of screwdrivers and everything else I might need. This is from my last oil change, Lucas boy, but also invested into actual jack that's not gonna have me on the side of the road twisting my hands, you know what I mean, once I got here. But I'm gonna go through that, man, and show you that, wrap it up for my intro. But that's it for really, it's just to show you what's up, let you see the car, man. And I'm about to show you how this thing is about to turn into something crazy, man. Like, not overnight, but I definitely have, the whole point was to have the funds. I got the funds now, so it's just to like get the time and like getting the right stuff, the information mainly. I'm really an information fanatic. I want to put in the right stuff. I want to, make sure everything match, all of that, you know what I mean? So I want to make this into a good daily driver, and everything clean, and you can like drive this thing to hell. You know what I mean? I've been talking too much, man. This is it for now. I'm gonna get back to y'all once I buy these parts. Like I said, this weekend, matter of fact, I already bought a whole bunch of stuff, but we're just gonna do what I can do here. I can't really do the subframe bushings here. I don't have any type of help or a floor jack, a transmission jack, nothing like that for me to pull the rear end out. But I'm gonna hit the you know what I'm saying, the things that I can, you know, and like keep it, like I said, just like a survival guide type, you know. But yeah, man, all of this is him too. None of this is me. All this Mishimoto stuff, you know what I mean? None of that is me. You know, he got a new, you know, I'll show all this later, but yeah. You know, we get into it. We'll get into it.